Enjoy the game. Okay, then I think we're ready. Good afternoon and welcome to Lancaster, Pennsylvania for today's women's soccer non-conference matchup between the Diplomats of Franklin and Marshall College and your LBC Chargers. Thank you. A nice day here in Lancaster as we Chargers starting off the season 0-3 this season, while F&M enters today 2-2. Chargers lost to Alvernia their last time out. That was last week, almost a week ago. That was a 2-1 game. Chargers scoring a late goal to get back into that one, but couldn't get the equalizer. A stretch of 3 straight home games. Chargers and Diplomats getting set to go. LBC will be in the home whites, white jerseys, white shorts, white socks. LBC starting goalkeeper Rihanna Miles will be in the neon green jersey. Diplomats, meanwhile, in the blue uniforms with the white sides, as well as the blue shorts and blue socks. Their goalkeeper will be in the dark black and gray uniform. Set to go here in Lancaster. F&M will start with the ball. Pass broken up there by Reagan Horst. Spezio up in the air now for LBC. Finally taken by number 21, Marinos. That's Leone back for Kniff. Leone, the leading scorer for Franklin and Marshall so far this season. 3 goals and an assist. Throw in by Maddie Dion right in front of us here. Headed nicely there by Runco. Taken though by Ragsdale for LBC. Now this is senior Rachel Cummer for the Chargers. To Spezio in the midfield. She'll look to the outside for Sam Coons, and she has her. Coons down the far side. She'll stop and now find Spezio. Spezio for Reagan Horst. She'll step in and get into the box. Crossing. Broken up nicely there by number 28, Runco. And now Hatch will put it towards the goal. That'll be wide. And a goal kick coming for Franklin and Marshall. Foul there on the Chargers. That's Spezio on the far side. Apologize for the technical difficulties there. F&M with the ball deep in Lancaster Bible College territory here. This is Leone. Sure work back now for Kranis. To the far side, but broken up by Coons. Spezio and Marinos collide. Now Spezio for Reagan Horst, who's free down the far side. Horst waits for some reinforcements. Now she'll play it into the box. Broken up nicely there by Byrne, but a foul called on F&M. Free kick coming here for the Chargers. This is Reagan Horst territory. Official walking off the 10 yards. Horst from about, let's call it 21, 22 yards. Whistle blows and Horst is ready. She'll take the shot going towards the back of the net. Just going to be high, though. So good early opportunity for the Chargers. Goal kick coming for the Diplomats. Goal kick there by Rihanna Miles. Into some traffic in the midfield there. Leone is there for F&M. Cummer and Cameron Horst for the Chargers. F&M with control now. Cummer and Leone come together there. That's taken there by Judge. Ball put back into the corner for Judge. Nothing doing. And a goal kick coming for the Chargers. Hatch will take this goal kick for LBC. Chargers have just one goal this season. That coming off the foot of Kirsten Hatch as she scored late in the game against Alvernia to cut it to 2-1. Chargers could not get the equalizer. Some tough early season competition though for the Chargers as they've played DeSales, Pensa Harrisburg, and Alvernia. So a tough non-conference schedule this year for LBC. And now F&M on the slate. Pass back for Cameron Horst. She has it. Foul called there on F&M. Another free kick coming for the Chargers. Tripped up by Hatch, no call there. Out of play, and it'll be a throw-in coming for the Chargers. Throw in by Dion. Looking for Nargi, headed away nicely though by Runko. And Leone and Hatch will head to the corner once again. Hatch will put it out of play, another throw in coming. Into the box there, driven away nicely though by Coons. And a corner kick coming for the Diplomats. Number 6, Megan Byrne will head into the corner to take this corner kick for the Diplomats.
Corner kick being taken by number 6, Megan Byrne.
Kick goes in towards the box to the far post. Headed there by, looked like number 23, perhaps, number 21, Marinos. To the right of the goal and out of play though, but a nice early chance for the Diplomats as well. So both teams with an early chance here as we are just over 9 minutes into the contest. Right in front of us here is Runko, played for Cly, taken there by Hatch, and now Cameron Horst has a step. She'll look into the middle for Spezia off her foot, and now Rachel Kummer will play to the far side for Reagan Horst. Horst able to, nope, not able to track that down before it goes out of play. So a throw in coming for the Diplomats. Out of play off of the Chargers. Another throw in coming for the Diplomats. Ball bounced around a bit. Cly had a chance at it, now driven the other direction. This is number 3, Ebonetti. And on the far side is Graziano, taken though by Spezio. She'll look to move into the middle. Trying to find Trumbull on the far side, not there. Spezio once again with it. Wrecking ball to the midfield today is Spezio thus far. Now she'll move for Trumbull. She has it, and she'll look to get around the defender. That's Runko. Runko drives her off the ball, however, and it was able to get to it here on the near side. Off of Trumbull, and a throw-in coming for the Diplomats. Hatch and Klein, a foot race. Klein able to get around, and now she'll work on Ragsdale. Ragsdale steps into that. She'll put it out of play. So good job by Ragsdale to get to that. Throw in there by Judge off the Chargers. And we're going to have another corner kick coming for the Diplomats. Again, that's going to be number 6, Byrne, who heads to the corner.
Number 6, Megan Byrne with the Diplomat corner kick.
Into the box it goes, far side, driven up into the air. Reagan Horst gets ahead on that. Now Cameron Horst will give her head a try. Driven back towards the goal, though, off the fingertips of Miles. And another corner coming as Miles dives to make that save.
Byrne with the Diplomat corner kick.
So third corner of the game already for the Diplomats. Byrne puts another one in, far side. Lots of room there. Header by number 21, Marinos. But number 2, Maddie Dion, is there for the Chargers to head that out of trouble. So Dion saves a goal there for the Chargers. F&M threatening here. Just over 13 minutes into the contest. Leone's cross is deflected. Cleared now by Rachel Kummer. Kniff is there. Tries to put it back in towards the box, but off the side of her foot that goes. But Leone able to chase it down. Going to head over the end line, though, and it'll be a goal kick coming up for the Chargers. Scoreless here at Charger Field between the Diplomats and the Chargers. Kniff into the middle there for a Judge. She and Kniff will play catch. Now this is Runco. Headed nicely there by Cly. This is Graziano chasing that down, the junior from Colts Neck, New Jersey. Coons gets there as well, and she's able to get to the ball. So good job by freshman Sam Coons to make that play. Her pass, though, is picked off by Ebenetti. Coons will clear once again. That'll head towards the middle. Maggie Nargi looks to get to that. Off of her and right back to Coons. Coons has some running room here. She'll play it up the far side. Spezio will give chase. She and Byrne in a foot race. Spezio gets there first. She'll look in towards the middle. One bounce taken there by Runco. Nargi looks to get a chance. This is Cameron Horst now. Her shot along the grass is to the right of the goalkeeper, Paniotakis. She'll come out and get to that ball. Out of play, and we'll have a throw in for the Chargers. First sub of the day for LBC is Maggie Arnold will come in for Joy Trumbull.
Checking in for the Chargers, number 18, Maggie Arnold.
Arnold, the sophomore from Mifflintown, Pennsylvania. Number 9, Leone tripped up there. Foul on the Chargers. Ball taken there by Ebenetti. Now Leone will work in the middle. To the far side there for Judge. Picked off by Dion. Got into the ball there first. Now this is Runco. Just off of her foot. She's able to save it before it'll go out of play, though. And she'll work back here for Kranis. Bit strong on the touch, and Arnold will put that out of play up the line a bit. Another throw in coming for the Diplomats. Judge with a little tip pass there for Cly. Back to Judge, but the offside flag comes out. First offside of the day for either team. Rachel Kummer with it now for the Chargers. She'll look to play up the near side and have Arnold run that down. Bit too strong for her, and Paniotakis is out there. Left-footed boot towards mid. Head that back towards the middle. Spezio there on the back of Kranis. Excuse me, that was Marinos. And now Reagan Horst. She'll play that into the middle. Nobody home. Hatch will step out of play, and a throw-in coming for the Chargers. Another clear there. Leone with it. Spezio and Kummer converge on her. And now Hatch. This is Cly. She'll look to work into the middle. Cleared though by Dion, just temporarily. That's Graziano. She's got some room. She'll put one towards the goal. It'll bend to the back of the box. Judge is there. Now Leone. Nice move by Leone. She'll put one towards the goal. Save by Miles. Good job by Miles to keep the track of that one. Eighteen and a half minutes in. Still scoreless here at Charger Field. Comer in the midfield there. Spezia going after it, beaten to the ball there by Byrne by just a step or two. And now Graziano will play up the far side. Ragsdale giving chase, as is Cly. Ragsdale will calmly put that out of play. And another throw-in coming for the Diplomats. Evanetti with a throw-in deep in Chargers territory. Taken there by Cly. Bit strong on her touch, cleared by Spezio. And Evanetti to throw it in once again. Chargers and Diplomats met for the first time in each of their program's history last year. F&M coming away with that 1-0 victory. Ragsdale steps in front of that one and now has some room to run. She'll look for Reagan Horst. Spezia with it, back for Hatch. Ahead for Cameron Horst. And Reagan Horst up the far side. She'll play into the box, looking for Maggie Arnold. One bounce taken there by Paniotakis. So again, the Chargers, some good offensive chances here. F&M's had the majority of the possession, but in the times that LBC has had some chances, they've been pretty good chances thus far. F&M with a couple good chances as well, and certainly with much more of the possession. Chargers with the ball now, though. Horst looking into It's Kira Judge. Now another throw. Chargers up and over everybody, and Kniff with it now. And she'll find Leone. Hatch is there. Leone stays with it. Ahead looking for Judge, and her and Dion in a foot race. Everybody's down, and a foul there on Dion. Dangerous free kick coming here for the Diplomats as Dion commits the foul. Leone over by the ball. Looks like she'll take it. Not sure if she'll try to put one on goal, if she'll try to cross into someone else. Cameron Horst, the only LBC defender over there, so not much of a wall, but there to at least maybe distract Leone. She'll put it towards the far post, a bit strong, up and over everybody and out of play. Going to be a corner kick. Nope, going to be a goal kick. So the line judge on the far side couldn't see it hit the forward for F&M. So the kind of goes away. So good at generating the chances, but not necessarily the finish on those chances. This is Cly, though. She's looking to get a step around Hatch, cannot. Miles is out to get to that, and she'll pick it up. Miles will wait for everyone to get down the field a bit. Headed out of the air by Leone, and now Hatch up into the air. Arnold will let that bounce. She'll head it to herself and out of play, and some subs now. So that's some 3 changes here for Franklin and Marshall coming up.
Checking in for the Diplomats, number 2, Alexis Huchek.
Huchek comes in for the game for Franklin and Marshall. Kirsten Heine will come into the game as well, and Hannah Robertson. Just under 21 minutes remaining here in the first half. Chargers and Diplomats still scoreless. Into the middle here for Kranis. She'll work back to Abenetti. Reagan Horst on her. Abenetti's pass taken there on the sideline, but a bit too strong. And it'll be LBC ball on the throw-in. Sam Coons on the far side will throw this in for LBC. Coons, the freshman from Conowingo, Maryland. This is Maggie Nargi. Ball taken from her. And cleared by the Diplomats. That's Byrne. Off the top of the head there of Coons. Ragsdale looks to put it back, but F&M will take possession now. Coons will clear it. Hatch leaps up over Huchek, able to head that down. Now Cameron Horst. She's met, though, by Kranis. As the ball plays in the midfield, that's Rachel Cummer. She'll bring that down and now find Coons. For Ragsdale, her pass is picked off by Leone, though. Good job by Hatch to stand her ground. And now this is Robertson on the far side. And a throw-in coming for the Diplomats. Out of play, and a throw-in coming for the Chargers. Played back in, but nobody home. Miles the cut after that. Her punt tried to be taken out of the air there by Arnold, just under her foot, though. F&M with the ball. This is Kniff. She'll play across for Byrne. Byrne will take a look, now play into the middle for Kranis. Bit strong on her touch. Horst is down, and a foul is going to be called on Franklin and Marshall. Hatch will take this one, play that towards the far side. Headed out of the air there by Byrne. Cly with it now. Spezia with it for the Chargers. Pena-Taka's off her line, and she'll come make the play right in front of Nargi. Pena-Taka will roll that to Byrne. She'll play it up the field, headed nicely there by Ragsdale to Reagan Horst, and out of play. Throw-in coming here for the Dips. Cly once again to the far side for Abenetti. This is Heine. She'll chip over to Leone. Leone will take the strike. Falls, though, as she does it. Miles will grab that. Miles boots that one towards midfield. Headed out of the air nicely by Kranis. Reagan Horst is over there, as is Heine. And now Abenetti will move over to Byrne. Too far in front of everybody, and Miles is there. Punt misplayed a bit. Taken out of the air by Leone. She'll head to Cly. Cly does battle with Cameron Horst. Horst goes down. Cly able to retain possession. Horst is back up. Taken out of the air by Arnold. Now ahead for Runco. The offsides flag is up. While we have a second, want to thank one of our sponsors, Sight and Sound Theaters, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Sight and Sound is a proud sponsor of Charger Athletics. Go beyond entertainment with Sight and Sound. Every show is an epic experience with a meaningful message. Surround yourself with uplifting Bible stories brought to life in jaw-dropping scale by a world-class cast, spectacular special effects, and live animals. Visit the Tickets tab at lbcchargers.com to make a reservation today. Partial proceeds from your purchase support Charger Athletics.
Check it in for the Diplomats. Number 19, Anna Gorovich. Number 14, Isabella Raspa.
Anna Gorovich, as well as Isabella Raspa, will check in for the Diplomats. For LBC, Danny Deviney is into the game, as is number 13, Carissa Axelson. So a pair of subs for each team there. Raspa drops it, but LBC able to get to it there. This is Rachel Kummer. Now she has the ball taken for her by Robertson. And this is Huchek, who has some room on the near side. Battle of the twos here as Dion is over there. She'll get the ball from Huchek. Falls a bit. Able to get back up. She'll put it out of play, so a throw-in coming for the Dips. 15 minutes to play here in the first half. Chargers and Diplomats scoreless. Sun has gone in quite a bit, so overcast here. It was kind of warm during the men's game prior to this when the sun was out, so much more comfortable now. Danny Deviney for the Chargers. Looking to the far side for Axelson. Foul called on the Diplomats. So good job by Danny Deviney there to make her presence known through the midfield. And now the Chargers rewarded with a free kick. 5 or 6 yards, probably more like 5 over the midfield line here. So a free kick coming for LBC, and Reagan Horst will take this as she puts it towards the box. Off the head of Byrne, taken there by Ebenetti. Able to get to it before he goes over the end line, so just a throw in for the Chargers. Nevertheless, deep in F&M territory. Coons with the throw in. Cleared by Kniff. One bounce and headed by Ragsdale. Taken there by the Diplomats. That's number 5, Heine on the far side. She'll work back into the middle, but Coons is there. Axelson now, she'll look for Kummer, a bit too strong, and Byrne is back. Plays that to Robertson. And to the far side, this is Heine. She's on side. Ragsdale trying to catch up to her. Makes her go to the outside. Good job by Michaela Ragsdale to come back. Diplomats will earn a corner kick, but good hustle there by Ragsdale to get back for the Chargers. In Colorado. She'll replace Ebenetti in the back. Corner kick again taken by number 6, Byrne. Off of number 5 there, Heine, and out of play. Substitution for the Chargers, number 23.
Brooke checking in for the Chargers, number 23, Sarah Kummer.
Goal kick taken now by Hatch. Worked back to her and headed right back that direction by Kranis. Franklin and Marshall threatening here. Good job by Hatch to stay with that one. F&M takes the ball now. Robertson looking to cross, nothing there. Off of Coons and then off of the leg of Robertson before it went out of play, so a goal kick coming for LBC. Chargers a bit fortunate there as F&M had the ball deep in the box, but LBC able to work out. Axelson along the far side there, plays it off an F&M defender. Chargers will keep the ball. Throw in coming for Sam Coons and the Chargers. Looking for Deviney, up and over her. Byrne will retreat, now find Kniff. She'll play back towards the middle. Dion is there. She'll head that take that to Maggie Arnold. Now Hatch will play it back. Headed right back towards her by Kranis. This is Dion again right in front of us. Able to keep it in nicely for Maggie Arnold. She'll work into the middle for Cameron Horst. Now Kniff will clear. Ragsdale is there. So is Huchek. Up and over her, though. And Kranis will bring it down in front of us. Nice move there by Runko to get around a defender. Bit too strong on the touch there is Gorvich. And a throw-in coming for the Chargers. This is Dion. Runko steps in front of that. Another header there by 19, Gorvich. Out of play, and Dion will try it again here on the near sideline. Over to Vinny, taken by Kniff. Right back to Dion. Dion just going to keep working her way down this near sideline. Dion will give chase. Ball driven into her by Kniff. Back for Byrne now. Off of Kniff. Now a throw in for the Chargers in F&M territory. Up and down the near sideline, Dion goes here. To Cameron Horst, bumped into there by Kranis. Good job by the junior there from Belmore, New York. And now Cameron Horst for Dion. Her pass is deflected. And now Hatch will play it up the near side. Deviney will give chase, as will Kniff for the Diplomats. It's going to be up and over Dion. Racing to it here is Gorovich. She'll have a few steps on Dion. Dion gets back into the play, though. Out of bounds. Off of Gorovich, and a throw in for Dion. Great play by the junior. Maddie Dion, as she's done for 2+ years now. Hatch will step in. Reagan Horst down the middle. Guarded there by Robertson. Hatch back for Coons. Coons with a few steps. And now for Sarah Cummer. A bit too strong off of her. Taken now by Byrne. Coons works out of some trouble. Gives to Axelson. On the far side there is Runko. My apologies. It's number 23, Robertson. And over there is number 26, Brooke. This is Brooke now. Arnold is there, trying to get the ball from Runko. Back for Kniff. And now Byrne. She'll play it over everybody. Miles is there to gobble that up right in front of Huchek. And she'll wait for a few moments. 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. Chargers and Diplomats still scoreless. Off of Arnold there, taken now by the Diplomats. Kniff back for Byrne. Good possession here by F&M through the midfield. Now giving chase on this is Heine, as well as LBC's Coons. Into the middle, off the side of the goal. Goal kick coming for the Chargers. For LBC. Deviney here for the Chargers. Shot there by Horst. It's going to go wide to the right. Goal kick to be taken here by Byrne. Nice pass there from number 14, Isabella Raspa. Taken though now by Arnold. She'll look for Deviney. She has her. Kniff there on Deviney. Pass is blocked. Good job by Cameron Horst to close down on that though. She's got a chance. Her pass is blocked. Deviney now into the middle. Headed away by Runko. Horst into the middle now. Sarah Kummer is there. Chasing her and following her every move is Raspa. And now Regan Horst trying to get a step on the defender. Can't. Runko does a good job on her. And cleared now by Kniff. To the far side for Heine. She'll run that down. Kuhn's looking for her. Bit too strong on the touch though, and a throw in coming for the Chargers. Throw in coming now for the Diplomats. Pair of subs, one for each team coming here.
Checking in for Emily O'Hara. Checking in for the Chargers, number 9, Matt.
Into the game now for the Diplomats. For the Chargers, number 9, Madison Miller. Hatch will clear that for the Chargers. 4.5 minutes to play here in the opening half. This is Robertson. Driven off the ball by Horst. Foul called. Another free kick coming here for the Diplomats. Call this 25, 26 yards. Byrne will take this opportunity. Coons, Axelson, and Horst on the wall. Into the box. Driven around. Good job by Kirsten Hatch to get there. Clear that ball the whole way back down the field. Kniff is back there. Madison Miller will give chase. Kniff will put that to the near sideline. Taken there by Heine. And now Arnold will head that and find Miller. For Arnold. Arnold down the near side here. She'll keep putting it down the line. Driven off the ball a bit by Heine. And cleared once again by Kniff. Dion is there. Heine again. Nice little touch pass there by Gorovich. Bit too strong though. Throw in coming for LBC. Foul there right in front of us. Ragsdale will take that. Now Cameron Horst. Taken from her, though, nicely by Lauren Kranis. And driven to the near corner. Dion and O'Hara giving chase. Dion will put that out of play and a throw in coming. Corner kick coming here for the Dips. Number 16, O'Hara will go over and take that. Under 2 minutes to play here as O'Hara brings this in.
Diplomats corner kick being taken by number 16, Emily O'Hara.
Header there by number 14, Raspa, a bit high. Goal kick coming for the Chargers. Heine here again with Coons. Heine able to win that one, but cleared by Hatch. Out of play, Chargers ball.
1 minute remains in the half. 1 minute.
We tick under a minute to play here in the opening half. Good job by Kniff to clear that out of the air. Coons will go back on that one. Heine will give chase well, but Coons may have a step or two. She'll put that out of play. And a throw in coming here for the Diplomats with about 35 seconds remaining in the half. Raspa's over there. She puts that in the box. Heine is there. That's blocked by Sarah Cummer. Good job by Cummer to stay over there. Another throw in coming. 15 seconds now. Coons is there.
9,
And a corner kick coming now for the Diplomats.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Headed away. And out of play.
And at the half, Franklin.
We'll head to halftime. Still scoreless here at Charger Field. LBC with just 2 shots and none on goal. But the defense stood up. Ben did not break. And we'll head to halftime scoreless. Thank you for joining us today on the Chargers Sports Network. We'll be back in just a few moments with some halftime stats, and we'll bring you live action of the second half, of course, here as the Chargers and Diplomats still knotted at 0.
Today's presenting sponsor is Sight and Sound Theaters in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where the Bible comes to life. Online at sight-sound.com. LBC Athletics would also like to thank these sponsors: PALTS, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School; Lancaster Toyota, lancastertoyota.com; World Team, us.worldteam.org; Kistler Tiffany Benefits, ktbenefits.com; Orthopedic Associates in Lancaster, fixbones.com; and B.R. Kreider & Son, Incorporated, online at brkreider.com.
He already texted me. Good afternoon once again from Charger Field as we begin the second half here in Lancaster. Lancaster Bible College and Franklin and Marshall still scoreless as we head to the second 45 minutes. Some first half stats for you. Diplomats had 6 shots, just 2 for the Chargers, 4 shots on goal for F&M, none for LBC. Both teams had 4 fouls, 5 corner kicks for the Dips, and none for the Chargers, and 2 offsides by Franklin and Marshall, and none for the Chargers. This game so far looking like last year's contest where Franklin and Marshall scored very, very late with 1:18 remaining and earned the 1-0 victory.
Let's go 12. Make one of these next shots count.
Underway here in the second half. And Robert both looking for it, still looking. Can't find her, and the ball is played up. Out comes Rihanna Miles. She's going to get rid of it quick, and she does. Good job by Rihanna Miles. Taken here by Reagan Horst right in front of us. Now the Diplomats head down the field. This is Raspa. Back the other way, though, we go. Here's Reagan Horst. She'll be chased down by Robertson. Looking for Spezia. Picked off there by Kranis. Burn over to Kniff. And on the far side, that's Leone. A couple good chances for throw-in coming. Rachel Comer with it now for the Chargers. She'll look for Sam Coons. Coons will turn and find Kirsten Hatch. Hatch to the far side for Trumbull, bit too hard on that try. Out of play, and a throw-in coming for F&M. Chargers are back in action this Saturday when they host Houghton at 1 o'clock. And then next Wednesday as well, they'll be home when they take on Regent at 1:30. LBC with 6 games remaining this month, 5 of them here at Charger Field. Coons here looking to clear it. And now Robertson will have a chance. Goes to the left foot. Oh, her pass is picked off by Coons. Good job by freshman Sam Coons to pick that pass off. It's Robertson again, though, in the box on the far side. Looks to cross. Nobody home there. And there's a goal, though, for F&M as Leone gets to that. And the Diplomats make it 1-0. Nice cross there by Robertson. That ball looked like it wasn't going to get through, but it found Leone's foot, as it does with good goal scorers. And the Dips make it 1-0. So Leone gets the goal, her fourth of the season.
Diplomats' goal is scored by number 9, Rihanna Leone, with an assist from number 23, Hannah Robertson.
Goal kick coming here for the Chargers. In the midfield, that's Cran. Your side is Sabrina Graziano. She'll get to that ahead of Coons. Coons, though, meets her there. Able to block that pass across. Graziano with it once again. Looking to create some room for herself. Out of play and a corner kick coming. Corner kick coming up here for F&M. Byrne is over there to take it. Goal kick coming for the Chargers. Taken here by Graziano. She'll look for Cly. Cly able to run this down. Back now for Graziano, who looks for Cly, but nobody home. Taken now by Robertson. Hatch tries to clear. It's going to go off of Robertson and taken there by Miles. Booted towards midfield. Foul there on the Chargers. Into the air, taken there by Cly. Cleared, though, partially by the Chargers. Now Reagan Horst finds Spezio. Maggie Nargi with it there, back to Spezio. Ahead looking for Horst. It's going to go out of play as Hatch tries to clear, but Raspa keeps with it. She'll take the ball down the near sideline now. Looks for Graziano. Bumped into by Coons. Throw in coming for the Dips. This is to Robertson. She'll put it into the ahead for Graziano, who's onside. She'll put it into the box. Clay tries the bicycle. Not there. Taken now by Kranis. Pass is picked off. Trumbull. Nargi looking for it. She has some room. She'll look to turn. Off the foot of Dion and out of play. Throw in there by Runco. This is Spezio now with it for the Chargers. She'll look to the far side for Horst. Met there by Brooke, who will send it back to the LBC side of the field. Trumbull will let that go. Out of play, and a throw in for Runco and the Diplomats. Chargers trailing 1-0. Goal early here in the second half by Leone. Paniotakis the clear there. Spezio heads it back her direction. Taken there by Byrne. And now Graziano will put back for Brooke. Side. She tries to get to that before it can go out of play, and it'll be just out of play now. Throw in coming for the Chargers. Nice there for sure. Hatch takes that out of the air. Raspa with it now. And now Graziano again. She'll put it in towards the corner, towards the goal. Nice job by Miles to get a hand on that. Good shot as well by Graziano. Into the box again. Cleared by Coons. Right to Robertson, though, at the top of the box. Good job by Sarah Cummer to come sliding over there and get that ball from Robertson. And Reagan Horst with it now for Spezio. Bit too strong on the pass there from Spezio. Throw in here coming from Jeanette Brooke. Another throw in here. Taken there by Cly. She'll work out of trouble. Her pass is deflected. She has it again. Down the near side here for Graziano. Puts it in towards the box. Miles is there. She'll get to that.
21 for who? Thank you.
Couple of bounces there by Miles, and she's ready to put this towards midfield. Robertson takes that out of the air. Graziano again. Tries to head that to herself. Not going to work. And some subs now for the Chargers, as well as one for the Diplomats.
Back in for the Diplomats, number 21, Christina Marinos.
Christina Marinos is back in
Chargers, number 9, Madison Miller.
for the Diplomats. For the Chargers, Cameron Horst, Madison Miller, and Maggie Arnold all coming back into the game as well for LBC. 35 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the second half. Chargers trailing 1-0. Early second half goal by number 9, Rihanna Leone. So far, that goal the difference. Chargers had a few opportunities in the first half to get on the board, but none so far here in the second half. We've played just over 11 minutes. So F&M certainly with probably the better chances there in the first half, but the Chargers definitely getting a few chances, but it's been all F&M here in the second half as they've taken over not only possession, but the chances as well offensively. As I say that, the ball deep in Diplomat territory as the Chargers looking to mount something. Goal kick coming now for the Diplomats. Into the midfield here, Hatch with it. She'll play it out of play. And a throw-in coming for the Diplomats. Hatch will clear that again and get that out of play. Put towards the goal, up and over the head of everyone. Racing to that is Leone. Nice move to get around Dion. Now the shot there by number 21, Marinos. Save though by Coons chasing that down for LBC. She'll play that to Arnold, but out of play. Another throw-in coming here for the Diplomats. Whistle blown there, the offsides call from the previous play. So Chargers will retain possession.
Katie, who are you going in for? Sam. Thank you.
Hatch boots the ball towards midfield. Taken there by Brooke. And now Cameron Horst will make a play on the ball for the Chargers. Spezia with it. Very little time for the Chargers to do much in the midfield. F&M defenders on them right away. This is Leone making a run on Dion. She's able to get around Dion. She's into the box. Leone with the ball. Dion does a good job getting back. Another nice move by Leone. She'll cross. Nobody there, and Cameron Horst will clear. To the outside, this is Runco. Into the box, she'll put it. Little flick there by Clyde, nothing there. And Dion's bumped into by Leone, and there's a foul on the Dips. Next Wednesday, they take on Dickinson. They're in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and they'll close out September with a game on the 23rd against Haverford here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Pass broken up by Spezio. She'll give Madison Miller some room to run. Here's Reagan Horst as well. Miller making the run towards the goal. Horst is there down the near side. Brock on her. Horst slips around one defender. She'll look to go around another. She does. Lots of room for it. Maddie Miller's there. Just missed the goal. What a setup that was by Reagan Horst, getting around two defenders. Miller just missing the goal.
Checking in for the Chargers, number 20, Katie Whitwer.
Great scoring chance there for the Chargers. LBC looking to build off of that. Checking into the game for LBC is number 20, Katie Whitwer. Raspa with a nice move there in the midfield. She'll hand back for Allie Kniff. Now LBC. Cameron Horst and Spezio on top of one another there in the midfield. Play works out, and now the Chargers will put the ball on the far side. Miller giving chase once again. She's there, but Kniff able to squeeze by and get the ball out there. Ragsdale blocks that. And now Rachel Comer with the ball. Miller will look to give chase. Kniff is there as well. Kniff gets there first. She'll put it out of play. It's actually going to be off one of her teammates, though. Another throw in here for LBC. Miller takes the throw in. Guarded there by Kniff. Out of play. Another throw in coming for the Chargers. Foul there on Franklin and Marshall. So another good chance here coming for the Chargers. Reagan Horst will head over and take this. See if she puts this one on goal. If it'll be something towards the far post for one of her teammates to get to. Going to be a tough shot to put on goal probably, as she's a bit to the right-hand side of the box. Three F&M players on the wall there. Horst will put it towards the goal to the backside. Nobody there and wide. Couple more subs for both, one for each team.
Number 3, Blaze Ebenetti.
Blaze Ebenetti back into the game for
Back in the
Franklin and
Chargers,
Marshall.
13, Carissa Axelson.
Krista Axelson will check back in for LBC as well. On the far side there is Kniff. She'll cut back into the middle and find Raspa. Miles is there for that one. Down the far side there is Kranis. She's met there by Hatch. Out of play and a throw in coming for the Diplomats. Clyde with it over there now. Whitwer on her. Foul called there on the Diplomats. Hatch with another free kick here after the foul. Headed towards the box, cleared though by Ebenetti. Cameron Horst to sister Reagan. She'll look to get some room. She'll put it towards the goal. Nobody there. Scooped up by the goalkeeper, Paniotakis. Leone slipping through the D here. She battles Dion as well as Hatch. They're basically arm in arm, and they both go down in the box. So they're going to call a foul on Dion just outside the box. That was well after the ball was gone, and they were both fouling one another, that's for sure. But it's a pretty interesting call, especially right there. So about 19 yards out for sure. It's right outside the box. Be interesting to see what the Dips do here. It's a tough play to put on goal, although Leone, the goal scorer from before, she leads the team in scoring. See what she has on her mind here. 4-person wall for the Chargers. Leone shot through the wall off of an LBC player, and a corner kick coming up. So Leone's shot is blocked, but a corner kick coming. Seventh corner kick of the game for the Diplomats. Chargers have not had one yet. Into the box, headed away there by Rachel Cummer. Another throw in here for the Diplomats.
Please tell me who you're going in for.
Headed out of the box there by Kirsten Hatch. Right back to her there by Raspa. Ball bounces around a bit. Still in the box. Still in the box. Shot taken there by Graziano off of an LBC player. And here comes a 6-person line change for Franklin and Marshall.
for the Diplomats.
Throw in here for LBC. Driven back towards Katie Whitworth, the defender.
Diplomats, number 5,
Up and over her, and Rihanna Miles is there to grab that.
Number 7, Diana Graziano. Number 15, Margot Rathke. Number 8, Gabby Goodwin. Number 10,
Madison Miller there at the midfield for LBC.
and number 16, Emily O'Hara.
Sun peeks back out here at Charger Field. Throw in coming here for the Chargers. Just over 20 minutes remaining here in the game. LBC trails Franklin and Marshall 1-0. Rihanna Leone with the early second half goal to give the Diplomats the lead. LBC with a golden chance, about 10 minutes ago. Just off part of the foot of Madison Miller, and a nice crossing pass from Reagan Horst, and Miller had a chance, and obviously wants that one back. Foul there on the Chargers on the far side. Good job by Kirsten Hatch there to work off of that. Out of play. Throw in coming for the Diplomats. Now into the box. Heine will try to run this one down. She will, and it's going to be off the foot of Dion. So a throw in coming here for Ebenetti. Pass is too high. Goal kick coming. Gives us time to thank our main sponsor, Sight and Sound Theaters, located in Lancaster, PA. Sight and Sound, a proud sponsor of Charger Athletics. Go beyond entertainment with Sight and Sound. Every show is an epic experience with a meaningful message. Surround yourself with uplifting Bible stories brought to life in jaw-dropping scale by a world-class cast, spectacular special effects, and live animals. Visit the tickets tab at lbcchargers.com and make a reservation today. Partial proceeds from your purchase support Charger Athletics. Ball out of play on the far side there. Throw in coming for the Diplomats. Margot Rathke, one of the 6 Diplomats to check in, had the ball there for a moment. And now Byrne. She'll play through the middle. And now this is number 21, Marinos. She'll play back for Ebenetti. Marinos again. Back for Kniff. Nice passing here from side to side by the Diplomats. Pass broken up there by Katie Wilcox. Good job. And a good clear by Rachel Kummer. Maggie Arnold will try to run this one down. Byrne going back. Nice move by Byrne. Get some space here. Her pass a bit strong. Off the foot of Cameron Horst, and now Heine with it. She's got some room to run. She looked to play ahead for Goodwin. Goodwin's shot into the back of the goal. Good win from Heine. The Diplomats make it 2-0. The Diplomats make it 2-0 with 17:20 remaining in the contest.
Back in for the Chargers, number 15, Sam Coons. Diplomats goal scored by number 8, Gabby Goodwin, with an assist from number 5, Kirsten Heine. At 72-40, that is Goodwin's first goal of the season.
So 2-0 the score now. Diplomats in front. This is Heine again down the near side. Tries to chip it around Dion. Cannot. Cleared by Hatch. This is Maddie Miller now for the Chargers. For Reagan Horst. She'll reverse course a bit there. Able to get away a bit from Rathke, and a foul on Rathke. Chargers ball. Goal kick coming here for the Diplomats. Miller with it there. Her pass a bit strong. Byrne with it now for Franklin and Marshall. Over to her left for Kniff. And now for Graziano. That's Diana Graziano on the far side. Miller with it there. Tries to push it ahead. Nobody home. Penny of tacos will come out. Mr. Grab the ball. Through the midfield, headed by Heine. Chasing this one down is number 16, O'Hara, as well as Ragsdale. Throw in coming for the Diplomats. Heine crosses it into the box. Miles there to make the catch. F&M defenders once again with it. Ball cleared out of play. Sub coming here for the Chargers.
Go ahead.
Kate Spezio check back in. She'll replace Carissa Axelson.
Back in for the Chargers, number 4, Kate Spezio.
Dion with the throw in coming up here. Out of play, another throw in coming for LBC.
Who you guys coming in for? Thank you.
Out of play, some more subs coming for Franklin and Marshall.
Go ahead. Okay. 25 for
Some more subs here. The 13, Julia Voss will check in. As well, number 20, Sam Springer.
Checking in.
And number
for the
25,
Diplomats,
Leanne Duggan.
number 20, Sam Springer. Number 13, Julia Voss.
So Leah Duggan. He stopped it? No, go.
I know, that's why I wasn't sure.
So, free kick coming here for Reagan Horst. Some confusion as whether or not the clock should stop for a penalty kick or not, but
And also in
foul
number
called
25,
right outside the box, so we'll see what Horst can do with this. Horst will play to the back corner, nobody home there. And a wasted chance for the Chargers. 11.5 minutes to play here. Chargers trailing 2-0. 2 second half goals by the Diplomats. The first coming from number 9, Rihanna Leone, early in the first half. Early in the second half. And Gabby Goodwin just moments ago, making it 2-0. This is O'Hara down the near side. Hatch on her. Pair of 16s down the sideline here. Ebenetti's pass broken up, but now the Diplomats retain possession. Chargers will look to clear, and they do towards the middle. Madison Miller. Miles with it now for the Chargers. Byrne again puts it back towards the goal. Nothing there, and Miles again will scoop that up. Ball up into the air. Maggie Arnold giving chase. Out of play. Dion with a throw in. Ragsdale trying to put that out of play, but off of O'Hara and stays in down the near sideline. Now Ragsdale will put it out of play, but a throw in coming for the Diplomats. Ebenetti will take the throw in. Looking for Voss. Now a corner kick. Number 16, Emily O'Hara will take this.
The Diplomats, number 16, Emily O'Hara with the corner kick.
To the middle, out of the air. Ball is, and a foul is going to be called. Offside flag is up. It's going to be a tough save for Miles. Play that towards midfield, headed down by Springer. Springer, the Lidditz, Pennsylvania native, Warwick High School. She and Madison Miller teammates in high school, I presume. Good job by Hatch to poke her foot out there and take the ball away. Reagan Horst with it now for the Chargers. She'll throw up the far sideline for Spezio. Diplomats there retain possession. Good play by Rachel Comer to take the ball there. Her pass up the middle cannot connect. Down the far sideline, this is number 8, Gabby Goodwin. Already has a goal today. Looking to help the Diplomats score another. Springer with the shot on goal. Slapped away by Miles. And now Rachel Comer with it. Spezio. Looking for some help. She'll find some in Reagan Horst down the far sideline. 7.5 minutes to play. Throw-in coming for the Chargers. Cleared away, another throw-in coming. Out of play, and the Dips will take over. Maddie Dion with it now for the Chargers. Pass is broken up. Good job by Cameron Horst to get a foot on that. Dion again will chase that down. And now Maggie Arnold. Spezia with it now for LBC. Her pass is deflected. Hatch will try to the far side. Reagan Horst is over there. She chips it into the middle, has some space. Horst with the left foot. Her shot's blocked. Cleared partially. Reagan Horst with it again. Left-footed shot by Horst. One bounce taken by Paniotakis. Let's take possession. This is Ebenetti right in front of us. She found the foot of Voss. Dion's there. Now Arnold. Rachel Comer. Blocked by Ebenetti, but right to Maggie Arnold. Now for Miller. Driven off the wall a bit by Byrne. Byrne able to take that ball. Then she'll find the defender, Margot Rathke. Coons in a foot race with O'Hara. She'll play back for Miles. Dips with it again. This is Springer. Miles with it here. 4:40 remaining in the contest. Chargers trailing 2-0. Down the far side there is Diana Graziano. She looked to play into the middle. Dion breaks that up. Again with the left foot, she tries to get the ball out of play. Maddie Dion once again giving everything she has for 90 minutes today for the Chargers. Throw-in coming here for Ebenetti and the Diplomats. This is Voss. Cleared now by the Chargers. Reagan Horst there now. Has some room. She'll look into the middle for Maggie Arnold. Nothing there. Cleared by Ebenetti. Cameron Horst is there. She'll put it out of play. Rachel Comer with it now for LBC. Down the far sideline, looking for Dion, who's snuck up to the forward position. Oh, the offside flag goes up. First offside of the day for Lancaster Bible. 2:40. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Chargers trail by 2. Ball played into the middle. Brought down by Springer. Played into the middle. Cameron Horst jumps into the play. This is Sarah Laterza. And now Ebenetti for Byrne. Pass is deflected. Taken out by Spezio. Looking ahead for Dion. Brought to the ground off of a F&M player, so a throw in for LBC.
1 minute remains. 1 minute.
Just a minute remaining now. Rachel Kummer to the shot there, taken by Paniotakis. Punt goes up into the air. Headed down there by Laterza. Ragsdale with it now for the Chargers. She'll put it out of play. Rachel Kummer brings that out of the air. Finds Madison Miller. Her pass is deflected. Reagan Horst will chase that down. Pass goes to Arnold. Through everybody. Paniotakis is able to get there before Dion. 10 seconds remaining here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And the final horn will go here at Charger Field. The Franklin and Marshall College Diplomats come away with a 2-0 victory. Diplomats scoring 2 goals in the second half. 2 are in the victory. Diplomats improved to 3-2 this season, while the Chargers fall to 0-4. LBC will be back in action this Saturday. They'll host Houghton at 1 o'clock. Thank you for joining us today on the Chargers Sports Network. LBC falls 2-0 to the Diplomats. We'll see you back here on Saturday at Charger Field. This has been Zach Freeman. Go, Chargers, go.
Today's presenting sponsor is Sight and Sound Theaters in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where the Bible comes to life. Online at sight-sound.com. LBC Athletics would also like to thank these sponsors: PALTS, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School; Lancaster Toyota, lancastertoyota.com; World Team, us.worldteam.org; Kistler Tiffany Benefits, ktbenefits.com; Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, fixbones.com; and B.R. Kreider & Son, Incorporated, online at brkreider.com.